Welcome back to Zielonka, episode 20, everybody. We are focusing on harvesting our canola in this big field to start off with. So we can put it in the oil mill, you can see in the background, get that processing, and then that will distribute automatically to the potato processing plant so we could do our crisps. I haven't got the biggest harvester, as you can see. I did talk about at some point in the future getting a bigger one. For now, this season, I'm going to have to plod through this big field with the little doits. So I'm going to crack on. I'll come back when I'm part way through maybe. And then we can do something else after this field's finished. Probably do some cultivating and see if any contracts pop up. Speak soon. Hi guys, welcome back. I realised I said to you guys we would probably get on with cultivating. Then it occurred to me as I was driving alongside the harvester that there's a lot of stubble, and I thought actually I've totally forgotten about the fact we need to mulch these fields, because obviously we don't mulch the root crops. I'd totally forgotten about the fact we have to do it. So I've just gone and purchased a modded Dalbo mulching roller, and I've started doing that while the harvester, because I've been doing, I did probably harvested half this field and I thought actually I fancy a break now. So the harvester, as you can see, is still going. I've already emptied the trailer once at the oil mill. I'm probably going to get to fill up the trailer twice, so we're not actually getting a lot of canola, especially as that first trailer included the first field as well. So, oops, getting carried away there. So I am going to do the mulching on here as well. I might flip-flop because obviously I've missed a bit. I will need to jump onto the grain cart when the alert comes up for the harvester being 80% full. So that's what I'm going to focus on a little bit now, so that I get more done. We'll obviously, once the other fields are ready, we're going to have a lot more to do, particularly if you remember I wanted to turn the potato fields into canola fields as well, so we're going to have to turn around the potato fields really quickly, so I want to get everything we can done here as well. I've also signed us up for 3 contracts. There's a couple that are close to where we are, 31, 32, and then another one nearby, 83 or something, so they're all in close proximity to us, just for a little bit of variety. The money from those will help pay for this roller, which cost, I think, £43,000. I wanted to use the horse, so I like the horse stuff, but I'd used the horse in a prior playthrough, and that didn't have, it wasn't as wide, and was nearly as much money as this. And if I went up to the next level horse, that was 270 horsepower, which these tractors will probably struggle with on a hill, and that cost a lot more than the 40. So I thought, I've not used this Dalbo roller as a mulcher before, I'll do that now. It's low horsepower, it's only 160 horsepower, so if need be, push comes to a shove, I can put it on the Fiat. I've clearly missed a bit over there, I'll have to go back to that. So I thought this was more flexible, gave us the width, and was probably more cost effective. So I will come back to you guys either when the harvester's finished with the field, or and I've caught up with the harvester doing mulching. I'm assuming the harvester's going to outrun me. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. Keeping it fresh, not just doing the harvesting. As much as it's relaxing. Would have made a boring episode if all I did was harvest. So, I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Hey guys, here we are. You can see the roller has caught up with the harvester. The harvester is about to have flashing lights for 80%, I think. So I may need to, I'm hoping. Yeah, the harvester's going to finish. Oh no, can you believe that? That last little bit. So I was hoping we were going to get the field finished in that last go. You can see how much there is in the trailer. So I'm hoping for about 15,000 litres for this last trailer full to put in the oil mill. And then we can get the harvester and the trailer up to one of the fields for a contract after we finish the mulching in this field. That roller is so quick. Genuinely, I made the right decision there. It's fantastic. It just flies along. Yeah, it's absolutely great as far as rollers can be, and I've used a lot of rollers in the game now. That's great. So we are nearly finished here, and we're coming up to 17,000 litres. Maybe I'm going to be a little bit short. And what have we got? Look at that. 69. Oh, we've still got that last little. Oh, I'm not worried about that. Right, let's park this one out of the way so the roller can finish, and then we'll drive it up to field 31 and 32, which are just across the road. Actually, you can see between the trees I don't know if it's wheat or barley behind the carrot silo, so it's not far away. Let's get the canola to the oil mill. There we go. Pop round there. Right. Let's see how much canola we've got. 69,000. So we're going to add a little bit on there. So we're going to get through that in the year. We could clearly put a bit more canola in there if we had more fields. I just don't know how quickly the potato processing plant will process the canola. So you got 2 to 1. So 85,000 litres is going to get you 42,000. Then if we go to here, chips, 100 plus 5. So I think canola oil is going to go a long way for the crisps, actually. So as much as the oil mill will stop processing the canola oil fairly soon, we'll have more than we need, I think, for the potatoes, for the crisps. Right, so let's park this up here so we can drive alongside it. Right, let's go back to rolling. It's not going to take too long to finish this off. Actually, do you know what I didn't pay attention to? The exact speed you max out at. Right, let's drop it. Yeah, look. 14, 15 miles an hour. That's good for any implement or piece of machinery in this game. So, yeah, probably chuffed with that, especially when you factor in the width. It's going to take a few minutes, 3 runs, and this is going to be done. So let's give it a spin now. And drop it back down. And off we go. Yep. So one more run and this is done. And then we can get on with the other contracts. That's fantastic. Maybe while we're doing one of the contracts, I'll set the AI up to mulch the other canola field. I'll do a headland by the road where the telegraph poles are, and then well, it's that quick, maybe I'll do it actually while I leave the harvester to go up and down on one of the other fields. And then we can probably, if there's time, finish off by cultivating one of the fields. We'll have to see how quickly we get the contracts done. Oh, come on. See, I'm too excited to whiz along. Okay, so I'm going to finish this off. I'm going to come back to you guys when we're doing the next contract. See you soon. Hey guys, here we are. We are taking the canola from the contract on field 31 to the grain mill. I finished that off quite quickly. So we just need to pop down the road. And I think you might have just seen the Fiat just finishing off cultivating that field. I did the headlands. I started a couple of rows. And then I put a helper on there just to finish it off while I came and finished the soybean contract. Not the soybean, the canola contract. So that field's done. You literally saw the Fiat finish off just there. We now need to sell the canola. I'm going to see if I can catch some, but with only 12,000 litres in the trailer, I don't think there's going to be a lot left for us. So, right. Down to 5,000, 4,000. Yeah, look, it's going to be like less than 1,000 litres. I'm not going to worry about that. Right, that's £1,800. We didn't complete the contract before when I said we would, so we're going to complete both of these. So now we've got field 81. So that's oats, and that's directly in front of us as it happens, but we can't go there because of the fence. What we want to do is come out and then we'll take a shortcut across the grass around the lake. There we go. You can see I've got the potato harvester out ready for harvesting in August. Is ready to go. I just want to be ready to start at 8 o'clock on the dot once we've slept, because once we've started harvesting we then need to plough or subsoil, so that we can then plant the canola straight away in these two fields here. These are the two bigger ones of the three, so I want to get canola on these two. I don't think there'll be enough time to harvest both and the third field of potatoes and get them all ploughed, as well as sowing the canola in them. So I'm going to focus on the two big fields in August. Right. We can now focus on doing the oats in this field. You can see from the map at the bottom corner it's kind of a triangle, bit of a wobbly one. It's not flat either, so we're just going to do this for now, and then I'll decide if we're going to do anything else afterwards. So I know it's only 11 o'clock. Actually, that's a good point. I'll go and speed up time to maybe 10 times or 5 times, so we'll see if there's any good contracts to come up after lunch. Alright, I'll speak to you when we're nearly finished. Hey guys, welcome back. We're just doing the awkward tip of the triangle right now, on the last contract of the day. We've emptied the harvester twice, so there's a half decent crop of oats given the size of the field. It's a little bit frustrating doing these little bits. You spend more time turning around than you do actually harvesting. So we'll try a slightly different technique now. If we just go around the bottom now, we might get the next bit done in one pass. Yeah, we should do. Yeah, there we go. So that's all done. Pipe out. And we just need to get these oats down to the farmer's market. And then we can finish off the contract. Right, let's pop out. There we go. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to my potato harvest, because that really does mean I'm into harvest season. You know, we've only done a couple of canola fields of our own, and then a couple of really small contracts. But now we're going to be moving into bigger fields, crops that are going to go into our productions. We'll top up the potatoes in the soup factory once we've got plenty of potatoes in the potato factory, processing plant. And then after the potatoes, and bear in mind we've got 3 decent sized fields, we're then back into the root crops, and we have not run out of any of those root crops in our factory, soup factory, or preserves factory since last crop. So it's going to be a question of topping up, and then potentially, if necessary, installing silos for the spare crop. And then next year, really, we don't need to do a lot of root crop harvesting if we can max out. Oh, hang on. I was talking about the soup factory. That's where that's where I started driving. Yeah. So then we can start thinking about doing other stuff for next summer. You know, just doing the bare minimum of root crops. Okay, 134. I don't think this is a massive contract, so we might get to maybe 3,000 in total for this. The spare crop and the contract. Uh, 1945. Oh no, we've got slightly more than I thought. So, yeah. 4,500 in total. Right, so I'm going to drive back to the farm, do any maintenance I need to do on the tractors, trailers, do some cleaning, and then I'm going to get ready for the harvest in August in the next episode. So that's it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.